Hey guys, Larry here, and today I want to talk about Ultimate's patch 7.0 and how I think the character changes and addition to Byleth will affect the meta. Just a note, I'm not going to go over every single change in the patch, just those I thought are worth mentioning. If you haven't seen the patch notes yet, I'll have a link in the description. To start, I want to talk about the buff to a lot of characters' shield sizes and changing of their shield stance. I'm not sure if every character got their shield improved since there's some characters that aren't mentioned and some that are on the patch notes, but it seems like the majority of the cast got this buff. The character this affects the most in my opinion is Olimar, since he was the character most susceptible to getting shield poked because of the previous update where they made his hitbox bigger. They also fixed Fox's shield issue, which I kind of want to take credit for because it's been in the game since day one and I pointed it out over a month ago in a video and now it got removed. I don't want to go over every character's shield change, but there are more characters that have bigger shields and now position themselves better to make it harder to shield poke them. Some characters are briefly invulnerable on parts of their body when they drop shield, like Piranha Plant and its lips. Overall, I think the shield improvements are great and the right direction to go for the game. I do think that this is an indirect nerf to some characters who are good at shield poking shields, such as Pikachu, Pichu, Falco, and a few others. Now let's talk about nerfs. There are only 3 characters who got hit, and they are Paula Tina, Zero Suit Samus, and Joker. Luckily for Zero Suit, she only got one nerf, and it's not really going to change much about her. Characters buried by her flip jump are stuck for a shorter period of time. You can still get flip jump berry boost kick, but you just have to go for it at later percents. The final hit of Palutena's neutral air hitbox is smaller, making it a bit more difficult to hit opponents with. It's also more unsafe on shield. They reduce the knockback growth, so it's a much weaker kill move, but even better for combos. I think the change to neutral air is fine. They basically made it less of an all-purpose tool while still making it useful in terms of combo capabilities. It's a bit easier to combo out of neutral air because of the knockback change, and some combos will work longer now because of it. Fortunately for Paula Tina, she still has her back air for guaranteeing kills off stage. It just means you have to be more precise with killing since you don't have the long-lasting hitbox of neutral air to fall back on. Another big change Paula Tina got was to her down throw. They increased the knockback on it, making it harder to combo out of. This one I'm actually unsure of how big of a nerf it will be because it still seems like she's able to combo out of it and set up for kills. But the increased knockback might mean that it will work at earlier percents now, or maybe the window is just smaller. Paula Tina also got buffs to her up tilt and down smash. They're stronger, so now she has better kill options with them. Overall, I think the nerfs Paula Tina got weren't that harsh. I think it makes the character a bit more difficult to pick up and be good with, but I think she's still a top tier and will continue to terrorize most of the cast. Now for the character who got the biggest nerfs, Joker. The meter for having Arson runs out noticeably faster now, meaning it's going to be harder to rely on him to get early kills. The down gun hitbox only hits directly below Joker, and not diagonally anymore, which really makes his landing options worse. Overall, I think Joker got hit the hardest with nerfs in this patch. While he's still an amazing character, I think these changes make him noticeably worse. When Joker gets Arsene, it feels like he has to play super careful because of how quickly his meter can deplete from getting hit. At the same time, you're going to want to rush in because of how quickly the meter empties and Arsene leaves, regardless. Downward gun I think is still going to be an amazing edge guarding tool, but not as useful for landing or approaching from above. I think these 2 changes might give Joker more losing matchups. Okay, now for buffs. There's a good amount of characters that got significant buffs, but I'm not going to go over everyone. So they buffed Samus. That means I'm never playing on Elite Smash ever again. Okay, I'm kidding, but on a serious note, the buffs Samus got are huge. They gave her up smash and down smash more kill power. It seems like they removed the sour spot on dash attack, making it a more reliable kill move. Her up throw is significantly stronger kill move, and it may be easier to confirm kills out of Zair. pretty much one of Samus's biggest issues was reliably getting kills, but now she has a lot more options to choose from. The biggest buff she got was to her aerial needles. It's now possible to do aerial needles into forward smash, as well as a lot of other combos that were impossible the previous patch. Down smash is significantly faster, making it easier to combo into. They also increased her grab range. This might be the patch Sheik needed to bring her back to her former glory. Ken and Ryu got a huge buff. They can now cancel their down smash into a special move. This not only gives them more high damaging combo potential, but also more shield breaking setups and pressure options. You basically have even more to worry about than you already did when getting hit by these two. I think the character that got the biggest buff this patch is Youngling. Not only is his Zair faster, but he now has more consistent kill confirms out of it, such as up smash, which is stronger now this patch, or a forward air. His up air is a stronger kill move, and his forward throw kills significantly earlier. So I think all the characters I mentioned are far more threatening this patch, and I would not be surprised if any one of them ended up as top tiers with the improvements they got. Okay, now to super briefly talk about Violet. The truth is, I don't know how good they'll be since they've only been out for less than a day, but they are really fun. That is it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what character you think is going to rise in this patch. If you liked the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really liked it, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask. My place to hide.